Heather Dean Locklear was born on September 25, 1961, in Los Angeles, California, and grew up in the San Fernando Valley, where her family nurtured both discipline and creativity. Her father, a former Marine turned academic, instilled a sense of responsibility, focus, and perseverance, while her mother, a production executive, encouraged artistic expression and imagination. This blend of structure and creativity shaped Heather's worldview, teaching her to aim high while staying grounded. As a child, she was thoughtful, polite, and emotionally aware, often attuned to the feelings of those around her. These early experiences laid the foundation for both her strengths and her vulnerabilities, preparing her for a life in which ambition would coexist with a deeply reflective and sensitive nature, a combination that would later define her personal and professional journey. Adolescence and discovery. Heather's teenage years were marked by quiet self-reflection and moments of insecurity. Though she would later become a household name, as a teenager she often felt ordinary and overlooked, struggling with self-confidence and a sense of fitting in. Social rejection and teasing challenged her resilience, but they also fostered a quiet determination to find her place in the world. It was during school plays that Heather discovered a sense of purpose, where she could express herself fully and feel recognized for her presence and talent. The stage became her sanctuary, offering a space to explore confidence and creativity. These early experiences shaped her understanding of identity, teaching her that authenticity and persistence could transform feelings of inadequacy into opportunities for growth and self-expression. Turning points at UCLA. Heather initially imagined a future far removed from Hollywood, considering careers in psychology or research, driven by curiosity and intellect. While attending UCLA, however, she encountered an unexpected opportunity, a modeling assignment for a campus catalog. What began as a brief, casual experience introduced her to cameras, casting calls, and a world she hadn't actively sought, but found increasingly compelling. Modeling led to auditions, and acting soon emerged as a path that combined challenge, excitement, and personal growth. This period demonstrated how chance and curiosity can reshape a life's trajectory. Heather's initial hesitation gave way to a realization that performance offered a form of self-expression unlike anything else, merging the discipline of her upbringing with the creativity she had cultivated, setting the stage for her eventual career in television. Learning under the spotlight. Heather's early acting experiences were a mix of excitement and challenge. Her role on the iconic 1980s television series Dynasty placed her in an environment of intense visibility and high expectations. Though she faced initial nerves and uncertainty, she embraced the opportunity to grow, learning from more experienced colleagues and investing deeply in her craft. Her willingness to work hard and accept guidance allowed her to transform early anxiety into confidence and skill. Over time, her dedication was recognized both on and off screen as she evolved into a reliable and respected performer. This phase of her life reflected Heather's core approach to challenges, approaching them with perseverance, humility, and a commitment to improvement, qualities that would continue to define her career for decades. Expanding into comedy. Rather than remain confined to dramatic roles, Heather embraced opportunities in comedy, most notably through her work on Spin City. This transition allowed her to showcase versatility, blending timing, wit, and charm with the professionalism that had become her hallmark. Her colleagues appreciated not only her skill, but also her collaborative spirit, which contributed to a positive and productive environment on set. Through comedic performance, Heather demonstrated an ability to evolve, taking creative risks and redefining public perception of her talents. This period highlighted her adaptability and reaffirmed her reputation as a capable, reliable, and engaging performer. By exploring different genres, Heather expanded her artistic range, proving that she could connect with audiences across multiple styles while maintaining authenticity and depth in every role she undertook. Continuing growth and adaptation. As television evolved, Heather continued to work steadily, embracing roles that reflected maturity and emotional depth, such as her later appearances on Boston Legal. These projects allowed her to explore characters defined by subtlety and introspection, moving beyond the glamorous archetypes that initially defined her career. Heather's commitment to growth and artistic exploration demonstrated resilience and a willingness to challenge herself. Even outside the spotlight, she remained engaged, evolving her craft and expanding her range. This phase of her life highlighted the value of persistence, professionalism, and adaptability, showing that true artistic achievement comes not only from fame, but from ongoing effort, dedication, and the courage to embrace new opportunities with openness and curiosity. Personal life and family. Heather's personal life reflected the same passion and intensity that characterized her career. Her relationships were meaningful and deeply felt, shaped by a desire for connection and understanding. Her marriage to musician Richie Sambora brought the joys of parenthood with the birth of their daughter, Ava, providing a grounding presence amid the demands of a public career. While life brought challenges, Heather approached them with resilience, prioritizing the well-being of her family and maintaining a focus on love, support, and emotional presence. Her devotion to Ava became a source of strength and stability, highlighting the importance of nurturing relationships and grounding oneself in meaningful connections, even amidst the pressures of professional life and public attention, healing and reflection. Throughout her journey, Heather demonstrated the capacity for reflection and growth. She faced personal challenges with honesty and sought ways to nurture her emotional well-being. While fame brought visibility, it also demanded resilience and self-awareness. Heather's experiences illustrate the importance of compassion, both toward oneself and others, as she navigated complex life transitions. Her focus on personal growth, meaningful relationships, and emotional balance became central to her life, emphasizing that healing and self-understanding are ongoing processes. By prioritizing stability and connection, Heather showcased a quiet strength, one that resonates beyond her professional accomplishments, and offers a broader message about the importance of care, patience, and love in shaping a fulfilling and balanced life. Later, life and perspective. In recent years, Heather has embraced a quieter, more intentional approach to life. While she occasionally engages with fans and public projects, her primary focus is on family, personal well-being, and maintaining a sense of balance. This period reflects wisdom gained through experience, emphasizing that true fulfillment comes from stability, meaningful connections, and self-care rather than constant visibility. Heather's evolution highlights the value of choosing priorities that align with personal growth and emotional health. She serves as an example of resilience and adaptability, demonstrating that life beyond the spotlight can be rich, purposeful, and fulfilling. Her journey invites appreciation for both accomplishments and personal growth, celebrating the entirety of a life lived thoughtfully and fully. Legacy and influence. Heather Locklear's legacy extends beyond her television roles. She shaped pop culture, inspired audiences, and demonstrated the value of versatility, dedication, and professionalism. At the same time, her openness about vulnerability and perseverance offers insight into the human side of public life, encouraging empathy and understanding. Heather's story reminds audiences that strength is often quiet, resilience is ongoing, and personal growth is a lifelong pursuit. Her contributions to television, combined with her personal journey, create a multifaceted legacy defined by artistry, compassion, and courage. By embracing both achievements and challenges, Heather leaves a lasting example of how to navigate life with integrity, creativity, and emotional awareness, inspiring admiration not only for talent, but for character and humanity. Ongoing journey. Heather Locklear's story is still unfolding, marked by resilience, learning, and growth. Her life exemplifies a balance of ambition, creativity, and emotional awareness, revealing a woman who continues to embrace change and prioritize well-being. Each chapter highlights lessons of persistence, reflection, and the importance of connection. Her narrative encourages thoughtful reflection rather than judgment, showing that life's challenges can coexist with accomplishment and joy. Heather's journey reminds us that personal growth is continuous, and that meaningful connections, dedication to craft, and self-compassion are the foundations for a life of purpose. In every phase, she exemplifies a human story of adaptation, endurance, and hope, inspiring audiences to recognize strength in both achievements and personal evolution.